Hey team, it's Dr. Baird of All Performance Healthcare. Today we're going to go over the hip hinge exercise, which is honestly one of the most important exercises you can learn, especially if you're dealing with low back pain. What it does is it helps take the load off of our low back and puts it onto our weight-bearing joints, which are our hips. So to perform the exercise, we're going to use a PVC pipe. You can use really anything that's long and skinny, a broom or a mop. What we're going to do is we're going to put it along the length of our spine, and on our spine, it should be touching 3 points. It should be touching the back of our head, it should be touching our mid-back, and it should be touching our pelvis. Now to start with your knees, you can start straight-legged, you could start with any sort of bend in your knees, but once you're in a set position, those knees are going to stay where they are, and the only movement is going to be at the hips. So what the exercise will look like is this. So again, we're going to start with a hinge at the hips, which is just sending our hips straight back and coming down. Now at the bottom of the position, we should feel a lot of tension in the back of our hamstrings here. And so what you're looking for as you're doing this exercise is really that arch in the low back. So when in the starting position, you can see you have that natural arch in the low back, and what we want to do is maintain that throughout this movement. So again, we're hinging at the hips, sending the hips back to the bottom, so I feel tension in my hamstrings, and you can see I still have that arch in the low back. If at any time your low back rounds like that, and again we lose that contact with the pelvis, that's a sign that we're doing it wrong, and again we just have to get back into that position. And there you have it. That's the hip hinge.